Could these crime scene photos that helped convict a man of arson and second-degree murder in 1978 now set him free? That's what James Hugney is hoping for. His attorney says it all comes down to this photo and these marks on the floor.
And what they misjudge here as what we call pour patterns, meaning where gasoline was allegedly poured.
McShane says what investigators back then didn't take into account was this open window.
And they mistook the act of ventilation or the wind pushing the fire through as a pour pattern. It was clearly accidental. There is no proof whatsoever that there was arson accelerant, that it was man-made, or anything having to do with that based upon any of the signs, any of the pictures, any evidence that's there.
Hugney has made several calls from prison over the past 35 years, but this one is different.
I hope that Mr. McShane can get me back to my family and everything and prove that I'm innocent.
Friends and family huddled around the phone to hear his voice and talk about the news that he could get a new trial.
I'm so happy. You know, I have a hope now. It's hard here. Tears are running down my face.
Among his supporters, his fiancée. They started out as pen pals 20 years ago.
But I know I love him and I know he's innocent and I don't care what anyone says. In my heart, I know it's true.
But not everyone was happy about their relationship at first.
He was an unsavory character.
Anne's daughter set out to prove to her mother that her fiancé was no good. She got the transcripts from the trial and started reading.
It was like mountains of circumstantial evidence. And that's why I so believed he was guilty at first.
But one of his toughest critics now believes he is innocent.
If the fire science was wrong, then none of the other stuff matters. And I was certainly happy to let him rot away in jail when I first heard about it. But I feel bad for him now.
But could freeing a man really come down to this photo?
There is no proof of arson that is here. I've shown it to now up to 14 different national experts, and they all agree that there is no proof of arson.
I haven't seen any reports from any expert.
Assistant District Attorney Fran Chardo says they get requests for new trials from prisoners every day. Is there anything to the claims that this new fire science could clear Hugney's name?
He'd admitted that he was at the scene of the crime about the time of the fire. He had bought gasoline that very day, and the lab found gasoline or something that was consistent with gasoline at the crime scene. So it seemed like an overwhelming case against him. Now, that doesn't mean that they can't present additional evidence, but right now all we have is the opinion of Mr. McShane. We have no evidence of innocence.
Still, Hugney is holding on to hope.
You can't make up for lost time. You can only look into the future and try to forget the past and how you were wrong.
When he gets out, we are going to the church to thank God. And then we get our hug and our kiss.
Goodbye, you all. Love you all. And thanks for your support.
A Dauphin County judge has agreed to hold a hearing on this case and listen to any new evidence, but no date has been set yet. James Hugney will turn 72 next month. Working for you, Kendra Nichols, ABC 27 News.